What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Beats. Bringing you some Ascension. We're gonna get right into it. I'm just gonna start the game, and I'll pause it when I'm trying to make plays and stuff like that. So just to pause real quick, if you guys aren't familiar with this game, it's pretty much like a deck building game, deck building strategy for the most part. I'm playing. This is so I'm Beast Boy 696 AFCON. And I'm playing against the Vicious one. Y'all know Vicious all day. You know, that's the road dog, Jesse James. Pretty much, I'm just gonna go over. So he starts out. So I'll go first. I started with five, and you'll see that. So going into it, um, and I don't know if you guys can read these cards, but um, going into it, of course, the goal is to buy the seven drop in the center. Um, that's the best thing to get right now. And the second best thing to get is Ether Channeler. So if you got at least four, that's what you're going after. So I'm sure if Ventus went first, he would immediately got Ether Channeler. Or if he thought he could fast track to get the seven drop, he would have got Flourishing, which is three, and it gives you three if you have the most decorations, and then Radiant Aspirant. That way he can banish two cards. He can banish the Militia and an Apprentice, and then replace one with with one that could potentially get him three runes, and then one that'll have him draw a card. But that didn't happen. I went first, so let's keep going. So um, I went first, five. Of course, I'm gonna buy Piercing Eye because that every time you defeat something, it lets you draw a card, and I'm gonna get the Ether Channel or whatever. If I'm not looking directly into the camera, it's simply because I'm looking at the screen trying to show you guys what's what. So once the game starts, it's gonna pick up kind of fast. So I may have to pause in certain areas and kind of analyze certain plays. So okay, so I'm gonna get Piercing Eye. So the strategy there is you get the little thing. You know what you're gonna get anyway, and hopefully there's not a card that comes out and changes the game state. So it didn't. But you want to see what the next card is, because what if the next card is even more powerful than Ether Channeler for four? You know, so or if it's a card that you don't want your opponent to have. So it wasn't. It was a water elemental. It's a really good card. However, Ether Channeler is more important. So I kept going, and I kept with the plan, and I bought Ether Channeler. Okay. So uh, so I'm on the phone with Vicious right now as I'm doing this recording, and he's talking shit about how I immediately drew the card right after. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Okay, so Grigor. Now this is the thing. This is the thing. Now this is the thing. Grigor has four. Now he's in a very bad. He's in a kind of a bad position. So he just bought the card I was talking about. He's banishing the militia, which is fine. And okay, now he's faced with some choices. Okay, he can either get flourishing. So he did the play that I was going to do if I got four. However, he did something different. His explanation is he wanted to get Piercing Eye so that I wouldn't have two of them. Because if I attack something and kill it, Piercing Eye lets you draw a card. If I have two of them, I get to draw two cards every time I kill something. So that's a pretty broke engine. But he bought that so I wouldn't buy it. What I would have done, he already saw what I bought. All I got is Ether Chandler and a construct that doesn't do anything right now. I would have stuck with the plan to try to get Voltus, I think it's Vela, or whatever his name is, um, because he would be up on runes in his deck. But he played defensively and he got Piercing Eye. I hope he didn't buy anything else that would clog his hand. I think he bought Water Elemental after this, I think. Shut up. You bought one. There's only one out there, bro. You bought It's one. You bought one. You had some trouble clicking, boy. You got some clicking trouble. Bro, I'm just talking about the first turn. Oh, no, you didn't. Okay, so this is what you did. I'm going to tell you what you did. Instead of buying the water elemental right away, you went for the portal for one. And the portal really didn't get you shit. It got you some bullshit ass card. Now, of course, now it's my turn. Okay. Now I got three. I think what I bought was Flourishing because my plan is still to get the 7 room thing. I don't know what I did. I think I'm for sure just going back in it. I just played 3. The best thing out there is Flourishing since he didn't buy it. Water Elemental doesn't use my runes up to the most advantage. And Flourishing is gonna banish one of these militias, so I don't have to pull it. So that's the best play right now. He avoided Flourishing completely, and I think that was a big downfall on you because Grigor, even if I pulled it right away, you could have stopped me from having it. That's the devastating card. Because remember, you get an extra room. Uh, I think Flourishing gives you a deck. Yeah. So that puts me up one. That puts me up one. That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know then. How did I get a decoration then? Ooh, unless that banisher gave me a card that gave me a decoration. I'm about to keep looking. I'm about to keep playing. So I got Flourishing. I discarded that, and I bought that. So, all right, now Grigor. Now what he should do? Now he should buy both water elementals at this point because he has 4, and that would maximize his room. So that is what he ends up doing. He bought both of those. Now another Flourishing is up. I'm going to buy that more than likely if I don't have. Well, we'll see what I got. Let's see what I have. So you have 5 again, which is pretty good. You can buy Flourishing. Okay, I had. Okay, let me see what happened, bro. Okay, so it looks like Flourishing. I wish I could zoom in on the card, but I think Flourishing gave me a deck, dog. Because look, I got 1, and they gave me 7, which is ridiculous. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it came down, gave me a deck, and then said, and then examined who has the most decks, and then gave me the extra room. So that one card alone, the card basically that killed you, you could have bought. That's all I was saying. No, no, no. Gregor, you had 2 opportunities to buy one. The one that I bought, the one that I bought, you had 2 opportunities to buy. The one that I got 7 on you with, you you didn't buy. Another one came up and you were able to buy that. So in my opinion, usually when someone gets that devastating card, like that 7 drop or something, especially when it's early in the game, like it's only 59 decks gone. I mean it's only 59 decks to go and it started with 60. I got that at the beginning of the game. That means whatever I buy, I'm gonna at least pull that card 3 or 4 times. And basically what it says is anything that comes off the top of the deck, I either buy or defeat without paying anything. So that's OD. So anyway, I think that was the end of the game at that point, but we'll keep going. Okay, now you finally, I think, buy Flourishing and you banish Apprentice. That's fine. And then I think you buy Ether Ritualist. Nope, you buy Wild Breaker because you're trying to get decorations. Okay. I don't know, but well, I don't know. That's a either or play. So now I play Ether and I got Toric, which was sick. I don't know if you guys saw that. Toric says copy any uh, anything in the copy a hero, yeah, any hero in the center row. So let's keep going. So I'll use Toric, but I copy Uke because Path Warden wouldn't help me. So I it wouldn't have gave me like any more runes to kill anything. So um, I mean it would have did something, I guess, but I don't know. I don't know why I copy Uke. I'm not sure. That was probably a misplay. So this is a bad turn for Grigor because he acquires the processing hub construct. Now let me see. Yeah, there's nothing else he could really acquire at that point. He passed his turn with a militia in hand. Now it's on me. Now you drew Garden. I mean, I know it doesn't matter, but you drew Garden attendant back to back, but whatever. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So I use Uke. Actually, they gave me him the turn I bought him. And then I had 6, so I bought Path Warden, I'm sure. Um, So now I have something to kill other stuff. So that's pretty much the game. I have the 7 drop that kills one thing off the top, and Path Warden to make all my runes attack runes. Um, and I had the Ether Channeler that gets cards from a whole nother set and puts them in my deck. So that was pretty much the game there. Um, well, I did that systematically. You know that explosive swarm, but the explosive swarm was out. Right. Well, your hands actually aren't that good. Like this is turns. This is round 6, and you only have 4 rooms. Like so, right. It was 5. It was 5. Like whirlwind ascetic is on the field and prime directives. That's the only thing that's on the field. So I banished. Um, yeah, I don't know why Torque got stuck out there. We were both looking at that. I did the same thing. I banished the card that you could buy because I wanted more creatures to come out because I already had the advantage on cards that you could buy. So anything that he could buy didn't matter. So my goal was to keep the monsters on the field so that way I can maintain the decorations and just use my instant kill cards to kill the stuff that's on the field. So see at this point he see his water elemental drew into one of the creatures I gave him that he can't give back, and he's still stuck at 4 rooms and nothing to buy. So that's what I said. It was pretty much over. I don't know if I can move the video around. Yeah, I can. All right, I'll move the video in the room corner right here. All right, cool. Are you looking at? You must be looking at the second game. I'm not looking at the second game yet. Um, I guess I can put it up here. The video is probably best up where the deck is, bro. Unless it's an event going on. Never mind. Actually, I'll put it over the Mystics and yeah. Yeah, that's perfect. All right, because now you can see everything that's relevant. So I got 9 there, but the 9 with the warden means I can kill stuff too. So I could buy, I could yeah. So that's what I said. The game was pretty much over. I had Path Warden. I had a good thing with Banisher. Yeah, yeah. And then I used the card to get rid of 2 of his constructs. Of course, he's not going to get rid of Piercing Eye. But see, he never bought anything to attack with, so he didn't have time to. Right? You didn't have time to. Right? I know. I agree. So that's another thing. Like if you get ahead on cards that instant kill stuff, and usually you don't get into the attack part of the game until maybe round 12, round 10, and he's trying to establish that game now. You see, he's buying heavy infantries right now, but at this point, it's kind of too late. I've already established 16 decorations. He has 0, um, and you keep maxing out at 4, right? Correct. So at that point, it doesn't matter, right? Um, so now it's his turn. He plays that. Um, yeah, now he's finally broke. No, he's still at 4, even though he had to draw a card and Torque. So that's pretty rough. But Grigor, why didn't you copy? Oh, never mind. Torque is not there. So that Torque that you see there, guys, he's a glitch. Yeah, and I think when you tried to do the banishing, it was going ham. Yeah, but this game, you weren't supposed to give me this game. I wanted the game with the first game that we played. This is the second video though. This is the second game. Oh, oh, okay. Oh, it was over quick. Okay, got it. So So End of Days comes up. I don't think there's a real out right now for Vicious, so because he doesn't have a lot of constructs either. And then now his hand is Water Elemental, two Apprentice, and two monsters. So the monsters don't do anything. I mean, we can pass the Goblin thing back and forth, but I mean, it doesn't do anything. Yeah. Do you know there weren't like any constructs though? Like no heavy constructs were coming up at all. Right. So it's a pretty interesting game. What's funny is I've only been recording 15 minutes. That's dope. Um, and the game is about to be over. But yeah, it's three explosive swarm, end of days, and then the two constructs that do nothing. Then the monster. Then what was that? The worm came up. Constricting horror came up, and but you killed that. I think you killed. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Nope. You got num nums to me, and then you had two, so you killed a cultist and bought a heavy. I'm sure. Yep, that's what happened. Yep. All right, so I know I killed constricting. I'm sure. Um, yeah, I had path warden. That's what allowed me to kill constricting horror. So that's dope. So so that's pretty all right. Yeah. Well, no, no, no. Now it's not monsters coming up now. So now you have a lot of different. You buy your Ascara, buy the three drop. Yep. Explosives, but that's because explosive swarm has an effect. Whenever you buy something adjacent to it, it swarms. It comes back. That's what I was telling you. Adjacent swarm. I mean, explosive swarm was. I can tell you why. It's called expansion shit. Yeah. Oh, brother Elias. Yeah, brother Elias. Yeah. And then I got the 12. And then I got the 12 thing at the very end. Well, no, I got the 12 thing on the game that you didn't send me. No, no, it's not on this game because I only played it. Only got that one because I wasn't ahead. So you saying you came back on this game? No, this the blowout game. No, no, I didn't get that thing. I didn't get that thing, bro. I am. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, I didn't get that. I got that on the game before, bro. No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that if I was there. It's 42-6. No, no, Ether didn't give me that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Oh, you saying it just gave it to me? Never mind, never mind. Okay, I thought you were talking about when I played Ascetic. Okay, okay, okay. So he was saying that I'm not there. I'm not that. I'm not that fat. I'm not that ahead. I'm not that ahead. I'm at the 12 decorations mark. So yeah, and I played a Lifebound to get five more decks. Yeah, I bought Destroyer's Gate and did it. Yeah, so it was. I mean, it was bad. I know it was bad. 50-6. I mean, that's pretty much it. Construct or no construct. Okay. Like a champ. That's all you wanted to do. I know. I don't think he's gonna make it to 10. I know what he's trying to do, but I don't think he'll make it to 10. All right. So yeah, now approaching the end and reaching 0 runes. I think I won by at least 50 or something like that. But that was a lot of crazy stuff happening in that game in my favor. So um yeah, I see. And then you got the water elemental to get discarded. So you can draw some more. You almost got there, but see, you had killed something prior to. So that's that. I just realized what I could do, bro. I could just have you on speakerphone, and then that that would make more sense. I'll do that on the next recording. So that was 116 to 44. GG's to Viscious. So we'll do the next one. I'm gonna post this one. So until then, guys, peace out.